Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to bring you 5 healthy habits that I have been applying to my life since the beginning of the year, and it's something that has just made such a difference in my daily routine, my overall mood, my spirit, all of it. So I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing in hopes that it could also help you and you could add these things in to your daily routine. I really hope that I can carry these things out for the rest of the year because I can already tell such a difference in just doing them every day. And they're not just things that are like, I should say health-wise, but also things like mentally and spiritually that just kind of make me feel better and happier throughout my day. And I really hope that you guys will enjoy this. I debated on calling it 5 healthy habits because it's also just like things that you should do daily to kind of just renew your spirit and your soul. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it. But first, if this is your first time here, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my YouTube family. We have so much fun here and it would just mean the world to me. And as always, I would love it if you guys would give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so healthy habit number 1 that I want to share with y'all is making a smoothie for breakfast in the morning. Now, I do not do this every single day. There are so many mornings that I fall short and I choose scrambled eggs and hash browns over my smoothie, but I do try to incorporate it at least 3 times a week. That way I'm getting in lots of great nutrition and nutrients, and I want to find new smoothie recipes. So I'm going to show you guys what I put in mine, but if you have a great smoothie recipe that you enjoy, I would love it if you would leave me a comment and let me know what that recipe is. I will say I've been on the fence about putting ginger in mine. That's the next thing that I want to try, just because you guys know I like a little spice, and I think that it would kind of give my smoothie a little bit more of that spiciness versus being like more sweet, which you guys know is not really my favorite. And for those of you who are always talking to me about the fact that I hate onions, I have told you guys before that the reason I hate them is because of the texture of onions. And honestly, for a smoothie, I was the same way. I did not like the texture of it. It kind of made me gag whenever I would ever try and have a smoothie before. And so it was something that I really had to like learn to enjoy. I like it if they're more icy consistency versus like, you know, when they get warmer and they kind of start to separate. I can't deal with that. So if you're the same way, I promise just drink it while it's really cold and it tastes so much better. It goes down a lot easier. But I am so glad that I finally trained myself to start loving them because they are so good and so good for you. So anyways, it's a great way to start your day. So let's go ahead and make my smoothie. Okay, so I've got everything laid out here. I of course have some spinach, which I normally put in every single smoothie that I make. I have half a banana that I just cut. I have some grapes that we had frozen, strawberries and blueberries, and then I wanted to show you guys kind of what we've been doing as far as like freezing our fruit. So in this bag I just have some grapes. These are Bunky's raspberries that he loves, and if he's not going to eat them all, he'll put them in the freezer for me to add to my smoothies. I have some strawberries, and then we bought some frozen blueberries. So if you have fruit that's going to go bad or you don't feel like you can eat it all, just pop it in like a freezer bag, put it in the freezer, and then you can totally use them for your smoothies. And of course I just get kind of like a big package of spinach, and this is the other half of the banana that I didn't use today, so I'm actually going to slice that up and freeze it as well. And then I know this is kind of weird. I know most people drink their smoothies with almond milk, and so do I. I normally drink it with almond milk, but if I don't have it, I don't make a fuss over it. I'll just use my regular milk. I'm not mad about it. I know it's extra fat. That's okay. I'm just trying to build some strong bones here, people. And then I know this is also kind of weird, but I love a splash of orange juice. It kind of just gives it a little bit of acidity, so I do put that in as well. So those are kind of my liquids, and then I'll add just a few ice cubes to make it even more cold and kind of that frozen icy consistency. So I found that my greens took up so much space in my cup, and by the time I put everything in, there just wasn't enough room. So I started going ahead and blending up the greens and milk, and then adding the rest of the stuff in and blending it more. But that way it gives you so much more space. Okay, and the last thing that I do before I go ahead and blend up my smoothie is add a scoop of my collagen peptides. If you guys have never tried collagen peptides, they are amazing. I would say get a good one. They have no taste. You can tell this one is unflavored, and they help with your hair, your skin, your nails, and your joints. It's just a great thing to take, especially as women, every single day. I know there are like, I think collagen vitamins and different things like that, but I promise if you put this into like your hot coffee or your smoothie, you cannot taste them. There's no texture difference or anything like that, and they're just really good. These are my favorite, and I actually have them linked in my Amazon store, which I will put below for you guys. Y'all, it's so good. Like, I literally love it. It's so cute and pretty and curly. I'll tell you guys a funny story. So gummy. Last weekend, Bunky and I tried to actually make a smoothie with some kale that we had left over. I was like, oh, we'll put it in there, try it out. Oh my goodness, it was the nastiest thing I have ever made in my life. I literally spit it back up and threw it in the trash immediately. It was so bad. So I've got to find a recipe to use kale with. There was something else we put in it though that was like not normal, that we wouldn't normally, which I think probably ruined it. But oh my gosh, it was terrible. So if you guys have a good kale recipe, then let me know down below. It's so yummy. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my smoothie, and I'll check back in just a little bit. Okay, so tip or habit number 2 for you guys is I try and spend at least 15 to 20 minutes every single morning, if not more than that, just kind of spending time with Jesus, being in his word. I have this amazing app that I've been using that I love, and I'm going to show you guys what it is. And actually through this app, you are able to do different like devotions and Bible plans with other people. So if you have this app, we can totally be friends on it. And if you guys would want to, we can do like a Bible plan together and do like a devotional together, and I would love that. So if that's something that you're interested in, leave me a comment down below and let me know. I'll probably like head it up over on Instagram, and then I can also post in my YouTube story for those of you who want to do it together. But I think that would be really fun and a good way for like all of us to kind of have that quiet time each day and be able to just like talk and get to know each other more. So for those of you that have the app, I'm sure you love it so much. It has seriously just like changed my day. It gives me somewhere I can go and be accountable, read the Bible. They have like a verse of the day, see all the different devotion plans, and it's just so cool. And I have really enjoyed it so much. So if you do not have this app, I highly suggest it, but I'm going to flip you guys around and show it to you, and then let me know for sure if you guys want to do a devotion together. Okay, so this is the app. It's called the Holy Bible. Please focus. Please focus. Let me see if I can get to focus. There we go. Okay, so it's right here. It's called the Holy Bible, and I think they even call it like YouVersion. But if you search Holy Bible in the App Store, you'll find it. So then whenever you get on, hang on, let me unfocus this thing. So whenever, if we can see this, I don't know if we do this. Okay, it's probably better. Okay, so once you log on, it'll give you your verse of the day. So today it is Luke 16:10, and it says, "He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much," which I love that verse. It's one of my favorites. So it gives you like a verse of the day, and then it gives you like images of that verse. And then it has like your different plans. Friends, you can add friends here, so you guys can add me. I think it's just my name. I'm pretty sure. So anyways, down here, hang on. Okay, hopefully this is focused. So down here, I can click read, and that goes to read the Bible, or I can click plans, and that takes you to the plans that I have done, the plans that I'm currently doing. So I have completed this Life with the Holy Spirit plan and also Comparison Trap. Both were really good. And then currently I just started this one called Walking in Love. So I'm in the midst of that one. And then you can also do find plans. So it'll bring you here, and it gives you like all kinds of topics. So there's love, anxiety, healing, anger, hope, depression, fear, peace. There's marriage in there, stress, patience, like you name it. Whatever you want to do a devotion about is in there, which is really cool. So you can, like if I want to do joy, it gives you all of these different ones, and each plan is just like 5 days long, and it takes like 10 minutes to do it. And then after that, I just spend some time in prayer and just like talking to God about my day and just about all the things happening in our life, and just like thanking him for all of our abundance of blessings. So that's kind of what I've been doing each morning to spend my quiet time, and it has just been amazing. So you guys should definitely download this app if you already don't have it. And then, like I said, you guys let me know if you would like to do a devotion together. Okay, so something else that I'm not that great at is drinking enough water throughout the day. I am so bad about just reaching for another cup of coffee. You guys know I drink iced coffee, and so it goes down like water for me, and I will like go refill that before I ever go grab a glass of water. And I know that is so bad and something that I've really wanted to change. And I know not everyone loves apple cider vinegar and lemon water, but I promise if you can like get past the fact that it's vinegar, it actually tastes so refreshing to me. It is very like acidic and bright, and it helps me drink way more water, and it's just so good for you. Apple cider vinegar is actually really good for like gut health and things like that. And then of course, everyone needs all the lemons in the world. It's just so good for you as well. And drinking enough water actually helps with like your skin. So like I've told you guys so many times, I have drier skin, so the more water I drink, the more hydrated it is, the better it looks. So that is something that I have just really tried to do. I call it like my beauty water. I just think it's so good for you. So lots of health benefits, and it helps me get in my daily intake of water. So I'm gonna flip you guys around, show you how I make it, and I usually just pour it into my Bubba cup. I love that thing. It is like $8 at Walmart. I rave about them. Usually in the summertime, you hear me talk about it a lot, just because I keep my drinks in it when we're at the pool and the beach and stuff. It keeps it cold. It is so much less expensive than a Yeti cup. I will try and find the link for it and put it down in the description box for you if you're interested. But what else was I gonna say? Oh, so anyways, I fill up my Bubba cup, and I just kind of carry it with me throughout the day. And then a lot of times once it gets lower, I'll just go back to the refrigerator and I'll fill it up with just regular water, and it just helps me stay a lot more hydrated. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you how I make my apple cider vinegar and lemon water. So I will say, whenever I make mine, I like lots of ice. I want it to be super cold, and I use a lot of lemon. I usually use half of it. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but I just love like regular lemon water, and it just to me is so refreshing. So I use half a lemon. You do not have to use that much, of course. So this is the apple cider vinegar that I get. It is the Bragg, and it is with the mother. That's actually all of the like unpasteurized, I guess it's bacteria in there that's supposed to be really good for your gut. And so I just get it and I shake it up really, really well. And then I don't measure it anymore, but when I first started drinking this, I would just measure out a capful. So I would just fill this and then dump it in. So if you want to do that to make sure you're not going to put too much, you totally can. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and then I'll fill it up with water. I also love my Bubba cups because on the end of the straw it has this piece that helps you to kind of break up the ice and just stir your drink around. So that is it. So simple. And I promise you guys, if you try it, you may not like it the first time, but you'll get used to it, and it's so delicious. So something else that I've been trying to do a lot more of is exercising, and I'm sure that's something that we can all work on. I try and just take like 20 minutes. I'll put on a YouTube video and then just do some of my weights and then jump rope. Those are my two favorite things, and they really get my blood pumping. Today I'm watching my friend Kailyn. If you guys do not follow her, you totally should. I will leave her channel link down below, but she is like my favorite YouTuber right now. She's adorable. She's like the best mom. Her home is adorable, so I know you guys will love her. So anyways, I just like to put on a video and do my weights. I'll do that for probably about 10 minutes, and then I will start doing my jump rope. So something else that I want to mention is the fact that I just don't make a fuss over these exercises. Like if I am still in my pajamas, I just stay in my pajamas and throw on my tennis shoes. I keep my jump rope right here in our kitchen drawer. That way it's super convenient to me, and I don't have to like leave my house to go do anything. And if I miss a day, I don't beat myself up over it. I just do it again the next day. So you just have to find what works best for you. So my fifth and final habit is to make your bed. I like to find a podcast and put it on, something that's going to inspire and motivate me just to kind of get my day started off on the right foot. And I'm telling you, there is nothing like walking back into your bedroom in the afternoon or the evening and seeing your bed made. Even if the rest of your bedroom is a hot mess, that one spot just makes it feel so much more comforting and cozy, and it kind of just gets me motivated for the rest of the day to pick up around the house and do some things that need to get done. So it has been something that I cannot live without now, so definitely make your bed. Alright friends, so that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of like a different type of video for my channel, but I had so much fun recording it and just sharing with you guys what has been helping me each and every single day. It is just so nice to wake up with like a renewed heart, renewed spirit, kind of get excited for the day, and get a lot more things done, be more motivated, and do it all with a joyful spirit. And I pray that is how each and every one of your days are as well. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.